It's the National Football League on EA Sports. We've got J.K. Dobbins. He was steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Ravens and the Browns, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
It's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and... The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They run a draw here on second down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Garza. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Dobbins. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5 now. Jackson. They're going right back to Hamler. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Watson on the left side. It's McDonald. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now it's Watson. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Watson looks to throw again. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Watson now to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. York able to send this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And again, it's Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson, his throw incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 4th down and on his tie long to punt. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run right on the option. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's McDonald. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McDonald. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
York able to send this one through.
And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action now. Jackson.
And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead it's second down.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Garza. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 21. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now.
And the Ravens are able to move back in front. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game. That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate, and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The Browns sit 5-3 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Dances by him. 3rd down, turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Watson.
Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Watson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Back to throw, Watson. This is caught. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, a 12-yard touchdown grab as they have taken the lead.
Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during the game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
There are so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
He'll get this to Hamler over the middle.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
64 yards.
And the Browns have yet again retaken the lead.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. But the Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner, that's where the focus will go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Ty Long now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Garza. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Jackson. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Down to about the 23.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A give running right is Chubb. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson now. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him. Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
The Browns set to take over.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. Watson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well, as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Watson now to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Now Watson. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. A shotgun snap for Watson. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. K.J. Hamler returning it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Jackson. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
On first down, Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Jackson.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go up the middle with Chubb. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here's Ty Long now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson to Bateman there, 1st down Ravens.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Watson to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
To throw, Watson. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. Give him 2 on the play there, and it'll give the Browns a 1st down.
Watson. Into the hands of Cooper.
The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away.
Here's Watson. He's got Bell.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now Watson.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Watson. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for